Immense, yeah. I mean, it's actually weird. Everyone said it's smaller than you think, but actually it was bigger than I expected. so I'm quite surprised because everyone was telling me that it's smaller than you think. But I got in. To me, it's quite overwhelmingly large, and yeah, it's got a lovely history. It's got a massive church organ at the back, and I think I might have to give that a little razz during the gig at some point.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's my first time here. I've never been in the venue before or seen it, but it's amazing. I just walked on stage a minute ago, and it's really, really high, but so ornate. Got lovely little gold pillars all over the place. It's beautiful.
When I walked in, I think I might have heard you sound checking. How does Muse sound in the Royal Albert Hall?
Oh, we haven't actually played a full song together yet, so we've just been checking out the different instruments and stuff. But it's won't be until everything actually goes at once that we'll know whether the acoustics are going to work. We've heard that it's quite difficult because it's obviously set up for acoustic music. So it's kind of there designed to make quiet things very loud, whereas in a rock venue you want the opposite. You want it to make very loud things a bit quieter so you don't hurt people. So it's kind of like the opposite of what a rock venue should be. But hopefully we'll try. We've got a good crew out there. Hopefully they'll make it work. It's certainly a place that we'd love to play. My dad was in a band. He played here 3 times, and he's always said it was his favourite place. And so I've always meant to play here. And I think we kind of, I suppose we played almost all the other sort of well-known venues in London. So it's kind of like it's a pretty important place for us to say that we have played. Whether or not we come back here and do it again. I mean, we were talking at one point. We've always talked about doing something with a sort of orchestra or something like that. And I suppose here would be the kind of place you do that. So it's nice here to get. We're not going to be doing that today, but we'll get a taste for it. And I suppose if it goes really well, it'd certainly be a place where if we were to do work with an orchestra, we'd come back and do it here.
If you were to do the full harp show, you'd blow the bloody roof off this place. But, this is your first year involved with the Teenage Cancer Trust. Most people, from what I can tell, having done this over the last few years, they get this kind of strange call from Roger Daltrey. Now, he is the kind of guy you don't say no to. So how did you get involved with Roger? Did he ring? Did he call? What was the deal?
We'd actually met him a few years back at a festival. We actually played with The Who somewhere in Belgium or something like that. And we met him, and he's a cool guy, and he asked us to do it, but unfortunately we couldn't do it because we were off somewhere else around in the world. So it's a shame we couldn't do it. But this time it worked out. So he asked us again, and we were around to do it. So we said yes, and I think it's an honour to support this kind of trust and play in this venue. So it's good. We're looking forward to it. We're pleased to be a part of it.
Yeah, no, I think it's really nice. We played there I think twice before, and the last time we played there actually Chris broke his wrist and we had to get Morgan, who's now playing keyboards with us, to step in on the bass. So the last gig was actually quite a stressful affair for us because we had a guy on the bass who didn't know the parts. So we actually we said to ourselves that we'd like to come back and sort of do like a sort of a gig with Chris playing the bass, basically. That's what we need to sort of make up for that one, I think. And no, apart from that, no, it's a very lovely festival. It's nice because it goes to the north and the south. That's nice because we've all got a lot of family up north as well, and so it's nice to have the two different venues. And it's always a nice layout. And I think it's got the best backstage of any festival I've been to in Europe, probably. So that's another reason.
So in between the last couple of shows and the festivals, has there been the writing and recording of new material? Are we going to get any new songs? Tonight for starters, and secondly, maybe at V.
We'll see. I don't think we're going to play anything too new tonight. We're going to play a few older ones that we haven't played for a long time, so they're going to feel new. But right now we're definitely working on new material, and hopefully we might get something out for V. But over the course of the summer and next few months, we're thinking about new material, new album, that kind of thing, and which is really exciting. Well, yeah. I mean, we keep the website has a pretty strong community around it. I think within the message boards, and we keep on top of that and keep it all kind of alive and healthy, I think. And but our fans are so loyal. Yeah, it's amazing. Really, they're very kind of, some of them are really hardcore and follow us around all over the world, and it's great. It's amazing to see.
I want to know where they get their money from, because some of them I know, they email the show when we play tunes. Some of them will come to 3, 4, 5 gigs all across the country. I mean, that's quite some expense.
Yeah, when we do a tour across England, it's all just the same people every gig. They all just come to 5 gigs, so we do 5 concerts. Yeah, it looks like we're actually a big band, but it's actually all the same people.